Good afternoon. We are living in noble evil times. I am Matthew Tubicine and I am running for president. MAT 2024. MAT 2024. If elected, I will make W one syllable. In a former video, I discussed 7 topics I deemed of great import to the country, and in this one, we'll discuss federal salaries. Congress folk get $174,000 a year, except for the Speaker and others with titles. SCOTUS receives $268,300 a year and $280,500 for the Chief Justice, and POTUS gets $400,000 a year. The average American salary is about $54,132. And if we add up all of our employees' salaries, our servants, keep in mind all federal employees are our employees. We pay their wages and they wouldn't even have jobs if it wasn't for us. We, the people. If we add up all their salaries and then subtract 54,132 times the number of congressfolk, justices, and the president, we get $66,402,760. That's how much we would save just by limiting the amount of dollars our 3 branches of government make off us if we gave them what the average American earns. If my math is bad, I'm sure one of my many billions of viewers will correct me in the comments. But there are many more federal employees making more than $54,132, and the savings could be in the billions. But the money saved is just a perk. The real benefit would be in forcing government to face on a daily basis the prospect of living within reasonable as opposed to extravagant means. $54K a year breaks down to about $27 an hour for a full-time worker. Since most workers would be clustered around that figure, if we want government to understand the trials and tribulations most Americans face, let's give them the same sized kitchen table in the same sized kitchen. Otherwise, they are out of touch with what we go through, what we endure, and when we complain, though the more savvy among them wouldn't say this, their first thought will always be, let them eat cake. Why do we pay such exotic sums to our servants when it's so obvious they are not, in most cases, when it's so obvious we are not, in most cases, sending our best and brightest to D.C.? Hell, half of them hardly even spend much time in the chamber, choosing instead to do interviews or podcasts or visit other states than visit states other than their own. It's a virtual playground there with no punishment for not showing up or not doing much, even if they do bother to clock in. Look at your representative, look at your senators, examine their words and their work ethic, and look at how many campaign promises they've actually tried to achieve. Look at their voting record and how much of it benefited you. Look at their proposed legislation and ask yourself how much of it actually addresses kitchen table issues. Then ask yourself, if you owned a company, would you want them working for you, representing your product or service? And would they be worth $174K a year? Remember, their only tool is words. Those are weightless. The amount of physical labor they have to perform is nil. Hell, I can sling words better than a lot of them. Why do we pay so much to people who were born and raised in this country, yet talk like English isn't even their native tongue? Well, that's all I've got concerning this. I'll just leave you with there's little hope of reducing government wages, so it merely becomes a question of are they earning their keep? If not, fire them and hire someone better. My next video will be about the pros and greater pros of having a gold backed dollar. And remember, growth is rebellion. They want you to stay small. In order for them to succeed, they need your complicity. So vote for me, or vote LP, or vote third party. Expand democracy in the least democratic democracy in the world. And learn to prep. When TSHTF, the government won't be there to help. So I thank you for watching. And if you didn't watch, well, what's wrong with you, man? All right. Talk to you soon.